How's it going, guys? This is your Rad Nerd Dad, and I'm here with an Elden Ring guide. So, on today's guide, I wanted to talk a little bit about something that is near and dear to all of our hearts, which is getting our characters as most badass as we can. And how do we do that? We do that by leveling up. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about how to have the most effective leveling experience that you can in the game without the threat of actually having to lose your souls as you level. And so this is the best way currently that I know of to level up safely and effectively in Elden Ring. So if you do like my guide, please give me a like, give me a follow, and don't forget to boot that bell for notifications. To begin with, what we'll talk a little bit about today is just the fact that there are several places where you can use this technique to be able to farm souls safely without the threat of actually losing your souls when you die. And that's the biggest and the most key thing about this, is the fact that if you're experienced at all with any sort of Souls or Elden Ring game, you know that the souls that you get are basically the key to everything about your player. It helps you level up, it helps you get stats, it helps you get equipment, and it helps you buy items that you'll need for the game just to progress. And so they become an important piece of just everything about your character. And so I found a way to be able to use one of the mechanics in the game to just completely and safely farm souls. We do this by accessing the multiplayer functions within the game. And so I pulled up the Elden Ring wiki guide from IGN. I'll link it in my bios just in case you want to check it out. Basically what that does is it goes over just a little bit about what multiplayer is in Elden Ring and some of the items that you'll need for this to happen. And so what happens is that you actually will go to places where you find the shrines that you can use for co-op. And so you're going to be using these summoning shrines to be able to place yourself in somebody else's game when they call upon you. And what happens is that you become this, what I like to call a golden ghost, and you are helping them in whatever area that they summon you to. Now, I have a particular spot that I like to go to. Basically, what happens is that you go through this ruin and you'll find a chest, you open the chest, and then it ports you over to this like crazy mine with these huge bugs and like mining zombies. And it's a pretty tough place if you've never been to it, or if you're a little under geared, or just, you know, starting out at like level 10. It's going to be very difficult for you to go through by yourself. But if you have one of these two items, which is the Tarnished Furled Finger, or what I like to use is the Small Golden Effigy, what that does is when you use that next to the shrine, you will actually be summoned into somebody else's instance of that zone. And you will go through and you'll help them fight all the way up into the mini boss that's in that area. And you can get a ton of souls just going through and doing this. But here's the kicker. Like I mentioned earlier, whenever you die, you get to keep the souls when you are the golden ghost. And so you could kill one mob and die, or you can kill 7 mobs and die, and you keep all of those souls. And since they're giving you 700 to 800 souls per kill, you actually can get a lot of experience just farming this area. And so I was able to, in a matter of like 30 to 45 minutes, be able to farm about 30,000 souls, which is amazing, because that's like, you know, at lower levels, when it only takes 1,000 or 2,000 souls to level up to the next level, you can get probably about 10 levels off of 30k. I'm at the point right now where each one of my levels is about 5k to 6k souls. And so farming becomes kind of necessary as you want to progress. And I like to be a little bit overpowered for the area that I'm going to, just so that I can have a comfortable time going through all the areas, especially in Elden Ring, because some of these areas are very, very difficult and the bosses are tuned up a little bit. And that's it for me. I'm your Rad Nerd Dad. I hope you like the guide. And if you're looking to see more, just go ahead and subscribe to my channel, ring that bell for notifications, and that is it for me. So have a good gaming night. See you next time.